What's up, cuties? How's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of History Hyenas with Chris the Cuck and Gay Yannis and Jihadi with a Body, Zach. This episode, we're just a couple of fucking depressed kids. I just flew in on a red eye from Vegas, so that's always bad.
You got shows later, though, right? Because you dressed up for the night.
I have on a jean jacket that multiple people have commented. I look very white.
Yeah.
And Yannis just came from Pittsburgh where there was a shooting in a synagogue. So it's one of those episodes where we may flow into some history. It may be all hyena. We just don't fucking know what's going to happen today, so it's probably going to get wild.
Yeah. The sad thing about it all is that it's just so commonplace. I felt like everybody just, you know, it wasn't even, I don't even think it was people in Pittsburgh were experiencing cognitive dissonance. I think people in the country have gotten so used to the news that nobody really stops anymore.
Right.
To, you know, I mean, if this happened like 10 years ago, probably Pittsburgh would be shut down.
Sure.
But instead, like, you know, I just went outside and there was like people in DSW getting discounts to choose.
You did comedy shows about 2 hours later.
Yeah.
That were packed.
Yeah. Some guy said, "Let's go Steelers," you know, in the audience. So, I mean, it's just kind of sad how comfortably numb everyone's gotten by the sheer volume of these shootings. But there's nothing that can be done.
You're a guy, and it's good because we need people like you. You're a guy, you let a lot of these things hit you, which is great. You feel. I'm a guy who
has no feelings.
Exactly.
So it's perfect for this career.
Perfect for this career. It just I care and my heart goes out and all that. But
you're like John Wilkes Booth. Like you would probably be popular in your time, and then when it's over, you're forgotten forever.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing really there.
There's nothing there. No.
But he killed the president, so that's how he put it.
Remember.
He put himself in the history books.
But no. I care. It's almost like this optimistic nihilism kind of thing where it's like, I just realize the point that where I'm living is just these things happen and it's fucked up.
Well, you have a daughter. You can't. You can't really spend time thinking about shit. As soon as I have a kid, I'm just going to be like, whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go up there and be like, what do you need? What, you want me to kill?
Yeah.
Fine. I'll be like, you ever try to dance with a black girl? And I will fucking gyrate my hips and go, yeah, until the cows come home.
Yeah, I almost kind of feel like now, you know, like that it's saying pass the baton. It's like that's the point of life that I've reached now. I've been running the race. I have the baton, giving it to my daughter. So it's just like I care about things. I really, really do. I really do. But it's just like, I have a kid. I'm focused on like raising.
Say you really, really do again. I want to see your mask. I want to look right at it.
I really do.
You really care.
I really, really care. But the truth is, it's like, I'm not going to solve the world's problems. I'm very aware that I'm one of 9 billion people. And these fucking things where, you know, that it's like, oh, you know, you go on social media and it's like, you know what? I don't know what you like you always say, right? You always talk about the utopian society, right? That's what social media makes you think is reality. And it's not. It's just not. It's not real. Bad things are going to happen. Bad things always are going to happen. Yeah. I mean, there are people who are living in the 20s, 30s, and 40s who were living in, I mean, do you imagine living in World War II Europe? Where would you rather live? Would you rather live in war-torn Nazi fucking Germany, Greece, and all those countries? Or would you rather live here where very unfortunate things happen sometimes?
I would rather live in this little slither. What's coming next is going to be Brutes Magoots.
Hey,
it's going to be so not cute. But this little slither, I mean, is a fucking cute little sliver where you can throw on your little VR headset, go into a virtual reality, order pizza from an app. You can send dick pics. This is this is a good point in history.
It is. It is not a bad point in history, but
But when the planet warms up about 1-2 degrees, think about it, dude. Animals evolve in the place that they evolve over millions of years to be able to survive in that specific climate.
Mm-hmm.
When it changes, due to not gradually but suddenly because of industrialization and man-made toxicity, whatever you want to call it, as far as with relation to the environment, it's toxic. It's going to shock the fucking thing and throw everything out of whack.
Well, the article that you sent me said that now it's going to go up 4 degrees, right? They said like the 1 to 2 degrees. The thing that you sent me said that that's what like worst case scenario and best case scenario, but that really the reality is it's going to go up 4 degrees in the next 100 years, and that's just going to cause catastrophic stuff. But my thing is this. Yeah. Yes, man has caused this for sure. That's undebatable, whatever. But this is not the first time in our planet's development that it's just wiped everything clean and taken everything back. So maybe we caused it for sure, but in the ethos of it all, maybe that was all meant to be.
100%.
Yeah, so it's like
we need a little shake, rattle, and roll. To be honest with you, we need a little shake, rattle, and roll.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, the Earth needs to do a little twist.
Oh yeah, a little, yeah.
Just shake a few things.
Shake it up, yeah. Just get,
Yeah.
I mean, there's too many Chinese.
We start right there.
You got hit with a wing Shang-Chi. Did you hit one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because obviously I was kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to a point where Zach only has that button for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
So all we hear is Wei Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Wei Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Fucking wild things.
Pittsburgh's a cute town, though.
It is a fucking
cute town. It's kind of a strange thing when you wake up and you hear about a mass murder miles from where your hotel is and just miles from where you're about to perform, but you're still hungry.
Yeah.
That's a weird moment.
You still want to go to Pamela's and get pancakes?
You got to go outside and eat.
Yeah.
And you try not to enjoy it. Like I had to. I'm telling you, there's something about how used to these things we have become.
Yeah.
That you become numb.
Well,
so it's like numb. Imagine if this was 10 years ago and somebody walked into a synagogue and killed 11 people. Everyone in Pittsburgh, myself included, that's all you'd be thinking about and talking about. How the fuck did this happen? But now we're at a point where I can't believe it didn't happen the day before as well.
Well, I'll be completely 100% honest with you.
I'm a cute kid.
You're a cute fucking kid.
Thanks.
You were in Pittsburgh, so you felt it, and talking and following on social media, so you felt it. But like I was in Vegas, and nobody really felt it there. We certainly knew it happened and felt horrible, and of course, but nobody talked about it in the green room. Yeah. Nobody was talking about it on the local Vegas news. Nobody cared.
Yeah, and
truthfully,
how crazy is that? That's my point.
Exactly.
That's my point.
And I could tell you, case in point.
I'm saying it even worse.
Yeah.
I'm saying I was in Pittsburgh where it happened, and I saw people like trick or treating with their kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I'm talking about people trick or treating with their kids blocks away from the spot.
Yeah.
So like life just continued.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, because people are so used to it. We've become numb to it.
I remember.
You ever jerk off 10 times?
Yeah.
Can you feel your dick the 10th time?
Well,
it's numb.
I was just going to say, we come from, because just in 2001 when 9/11 happened, I didn't jerk off until I think for 8 or 9 days. I didn't jerk off out of respect. I remember I felt guilty if I jerked off because I remember there was a guy.
You're a true blue fucking A. True blue American. Wow.
There was a guy in my neighborhood who lost his wife, unfortunately. And I remember every day he would, he was waiting for his wife. At least, we knew she wasn't coming home. I was like, I'm not going to jerk off until at least they find her body. And then once they found her body, I lit my fucking room up. It's fucked up to say, but it's really how my mind worked.
Yeah, that's the old school New York mentality that's missing.
Yeah.
People don't got any goddamn principles anymore.
Like
everyone does things for their own self-interest.
Self-interest. I remember
you did that for America. And you did that for his family.
I did that and I remember I was a senior in high school. I was playing college ball. Going to play college ball. I was always working on my dribbling drills. I was everywhere.
Jump shot, big time.
Yeah.
How many jump shots did you put up? A white kid
1,000 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I would always take a basketball with me wherever I went, and then I'll never forget October 11th, 2001, a month after they had a citywide vigil where everyone was outside holding candles. I don't know if you guys remember this. And I was walking from Farmers Over Park back to my mother's house. I'll never forget. She hit me a text in Nokia. She's making chicken cutlets and macaroni and cheese. And that's a fucking big day for me.
Yeah.
And I remember, I'll never forget.
Yeah.
And that whole way, because I remember I'd always do between the legs 1 block, behind the back 1 block, righty, lefty block. I didn't dribble the ball from the minute I left the park till I got to my mother's house. I didn't dribble the ball because I don't want to have any unnecessary sounds of the ball dribbling, out of principle. I didn't do it, but I remember a couple other kids.
Yeah.
They were dribbling the ball and acting a fool and all that stuff.
Those kids probably voting for Bernie Sanders now.
Yeah, those are the Bernie
dribblers.
Sanders.
They vote Bernie Sanders.
The dribblers. Yeah. So it's a little bit. It's a little bit of. I feel like this. I feel that
like a woman in a man's body.
Yeah, that's all I want. Truthfully, that's all I want is I want to take fat from my ass and put it on my clit. But I feel I at least am very aware of what's happening around me and what's happening in the world, and I can tell when it's very obvious what people say and do for their own self-interest. So I potentially maybe do it too, subconsciously or consciously, but I feel good to be plugged in and just know that it's happening, and I personally just know that I can't stop it, and everybody's doing it, and the train has left the station. So I'm just living in this world now where it's like I'm just gonna try to enjoy every minute.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. I just got a West Elm drawer that matches my fucking bed. Yeah, it just came in.
I farted when I laughed. That was hilarious. I didn't even get a chance to move the mic down there.
Because you're a depressed kid today. Holy shit, you're talking low.
I'm actually in a good place.
Oh, really? So you feel good? Would you put some CBD oil in your butt?
I am a fucking emotional ninja.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say you're an emotional. Yeah.
微上戲型
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say. I was really like, wow. One more.
微上戲型
Yeah, ninja.
Yeah, no, I'm an emotional ninja. I can just handle. You know what's even better is I can feel it and still handle it. A lot of people, like Irish kids, you guys don't feel it.
Push it down.
And then you develop a rash. And
right. Well, I'm a German kid, so I take it out on others.
Yeah, but Irish kids, your age is filtered through your liver.
Yeah.
It's filtered. So when you look at a kid and you say, how old's that kid?
Yep.
First of all, what's his name? And if you say his name is
Liam.
Henry or Liam O'Hanlon. You're
Patrick.
saying, Patrick, how old is Patrick? And they say, he's 27 years old. And then you say, filter that through his liver. Boom, add another 20.
That's
that
what
kid
it
is a 47-year-old kid.
Well, let me tell you, I went to Vegas this weekend. I had shows out there.
You guys were hanging out with a lot of. It was raining men in your crew.
Yeah, Debo bought a shirt that says, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20." Yeah, and he walked around Fremont Street with it. But Patty Fly Balls was there with us, the Irish firefighter, and Patty Fly Balls, from the moment he got there Thursday night until this morning when we landed, was 10 out of 10 drunk the whole time. He got into a fight with one of our other friends, and one of our other friends left 2 days early, just bought a flight for $600 because Pat threw his shoes out the window.
How many friends did you have?
Me, Debo, Patty Fly Balls, and our other friend Danny, who's a sergeant in NYPD.
Yeah, so Danny left early.
Yeah, so fucking
Danny and him got out of there. They got pissed with each other.
Yeah, had to get out of there.
Did they come close to blows?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, so you had to get in the middle?
I had to get in the No, Debo got in the middle, which he's a little kid.
You mean he got in the bottom of the middle?
Yeah, he got in the bottom. He was just going to hold on to people's
He was
ankles.
in the middle, but he was at the bottom of it.
Yeah, it would have been like Jeff Van Gundy, just hanging on to ankles. But the level of drinking, I mean, football games started yesterday at 10 o'clock in the morning out there.
Yeah.
And, Patty Fly Balls and these kids were out till about 6 a.m. And then they were there from the 10 o'clock game all the way till 7 o'clock last night, got on the flight and landed and then played ice hockey this morning. So at 10 a.m. So,
ice hockey?
Yeah. So my point is that, but here's what I think.
Yeah.
I could be way off. I can't live like that. I mean, they threw up every day. They were, drinking Pedialyte. They were getting.
Well, what did you think was going to happen when you brought all of Queens with you on the road? You thought you guys were going to go to the library?
Yeah. No, I thought we went to the Mob Museum.
You thought Patty and Debo were going to go, you know what? Let's go do a history tour today, Christopher.
Yeah, well, we went to the Mob Museum. I was like, this will be fun. And then Patty Fly Balls and Debo found out that there was a speakeasy on the bottom of the Mob Museum, so they fucking left the tour and just went there. And we're banging shots while me and Mike Vecchione were learning history.
Yeah.
But I think that
Mike Vecchione is a good
good-hearted kid.
American Italian kid.
Yeah.
From the heartland.
From the heartland.
He was born in a small town.
And he's funny because he's starting to eat a lot of more carbs now, and he's starting to look like a lunch lady. It's really fucking funny. Yeah.
He's porking up a little bit.
Yeah. But it's great, you know?
Yeah.
He's in a relationship, so it's what it is.
He's starting to get a little gray, too.
Yeah, but he's a handsome kid and a fucking joke sniper.
He is, and he's
so funny.
But he's got a real sausage Italian face.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a bell pepper nose.
Yeah.
He looks like Italy.
He looks like antipasto.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he looks like a cold antipasto.
He looks like a calzone.
Yeah, he wants to come on the podcast, and I said, no fucking way, Jose.
No. Yeah.
But see, a guy like these guys that drink, it's like a part of their like heritage so much. Like I almost think like a guy like Patty Fly Balls will die at 100 drinking every single day.
Probably.
Like I don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people just
his
built
drinking
for it.
is your problem. It's just the way it is.
It's what it.
He's like, fucking,
Great
it's
point.
your problem.
That's the best way to put it.
And he's probably right.
Because he was
He's
drunk
like,
in the
I can
green room
handle
and it
yeah.
was our problem.
Yeah.
We had to deal with it. Colin Quinn had to deal with it.
Yeah.
We just had to deal with his opinions.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, the opinions came out, right?
He had some fucking good opinion. He had some dingers.
But Colin probably appreciated a couple kids from Brooklyn, Queens.
Oh, he loves it.
Deep down, he's a fucking trash monkey from pre-gentrification Park Slope.
Mike Cannon was out there. He was getting a little mad because, Patty Fly Balls is like, look, here's the truth. Here's what it is. Dr. Christine Ford was paid by Hillary Clinton. So it's just what it is. I don't believe her. She's a liar because it was paid for by the Clinton campaign and George Soros. That's what he said.
Everything's George Soros.
Yeah, and I was
Dude,
like,
people...
Pat, where's you getting this information from? He's like, don't worry about it. It's what the truth is. He said, and then he called me a cuck.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm just a fucking media pussy. I was like, yeah.
George, everything is George Soros, cuz.
Yeah.
If you got a stuffy nose, fucking George Soros.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, George Soros looks like he has butt cheeks under his eyes.
Pizza slice a little cold. Whose fault is it?
Soros.
Fucking George Soros. You didn't wipe your ass good. You got a little sting for the whole day.
Yeah.
George
so
Soros.
George Soros is just the new Obama.
He's always been this guy who they just blame everything on.
I've never even heard of him before last year.
He's a billionaire.
You've known him for years. Known about him for years.
Yeah, because that's right wing conspiracy fodder. You know, he funds shit. You know, he's like the Koch brothers for the left.
Got it.
He funds a lot of shit, but there's a lot of dudes like that. But for some reason,
Soros.
they just focus on George Soros.
He's probably not even the worst of them.
And you know what? It probably emanates from a lot of Russian-owned fucking Facebook pages.
Sure.
The biggest Black Lives Matter Facebook page, the one that was the biggest, was a Russian.
When you told me that.
Was a Russian site. I mean, Putin is fucking hilarious.
He's a funny kid.
You got to give him credit. Like his background is intelligence, subterfuge, and he just figured out he saw huge vulnerability with the internet, and he's just having fun from afar. He's just having fun, sending his minions out and committing espionage, subterfuge, and manipulation, and just watching chaos run amok.
And let me just really quickly say that I know that this podcast is going to be coming out a week from now. We released them a little bit later.
Coming out in a couple days.
Well, for the Patreon people.
Yeah.
Go to patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys.
Our favorite people.
Our favorite people, part of the matriarchy if you want to hear this podcast early, but for everyone else, they'll hear it on Sunday. But I just want to just say quickly that last night, the Boston Red Sox won the World Series, so fuck the Boston Red Sox. Just want to say that right now.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You pieces of shit.
Yeah, you shit. Joe List, who's our comic and friend, who's a Boston Red Sox fan, if I see you within the next 48 hours, just know my mind sees a Chinese person.
Yeah. Can we get that steel pipe?
微上西影
Yeah. Can we get that steel pipe Chrissy song ready? Do you have that?
Oh, Rafael DeLuca fucking made another. Were you laughing hard?
Yeah. Because
the video was classic.
Because I want Joe List to Joe List to understand if he keeps fucking walking, he keeps posting on his Instagram holding that newspaper We Win. We will find your noodle body and your fucking too big of a forehead head. Yeah. And we will squash it.
I will stick my dick in your little baby butthole eyes.
You piece of garbage.
With your little fucking deer lips.
Did you see them playing New York?
Yeah,
that happened today.
What? Fuck you.
You know what? I understand how people get radicalized.
Yeah.
Because Boston is making me radicalized.
Well, look, Boston, I will say, since 2000.
I understand why ISIS is the way I understand how you think now.
Well, yeah, it's no surprise to me that since 9/11, when our country started to become divided and became an evil place, Boston wins all the championships. So that's what, because before 9/11, when America was the World War II champs, when we were the fucking country that was the superpower that it once was, guess who won all the championships? The Yankees.
The New York Yankees.
The New York Yankees won everything.
It's not a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence.
Yo, cuz 9/11 hit you hard.
Yeah.
It hit Ridgewood, Queens hard. And at that time, you had not crossed the river yet.
We could smell it to TBH.
Yeah.
We could smell the
too,
smoke.
Me too. But, I mean, your neighborhood was ready.
Yeah, well, my neighborhood had a lot of firefighters, a lot of cops, a lot of garbage
You guys
men.
got hit hard.
We had a lot of union guys out there. You know, yeah, a couple of kids died. They got trapped in the elevator. We had a basketball tournament, Tommy Ashton tournament. We had a firefighter, Michael Lynch died.
Yeah.
We had, a lot of people died. A lot of, the Jacobiacs. I mean, people were dying in my neighborhood because we're the fuck. Make no mistake, the outer boroughs, Queens, outer Brooklyn, Staten Island, we fucking hold the city up. We're the city workers.
Yeah.
I showed you a picture of my friend. Normal photo shoots. You take a photo shoot with your child, you put him in Yankee stuff. That's cute. You put him in little Prince stuff. My friend put him in a DOT uniform, a Department of Transportation uniform, and he put #future city worker. For his 8-month-old son. It's just what it is.
You sent it to me.
You were laughing, right?
I was laughing, and I love those guys though.
Yeah,
you gotta respect those guys.
Yeah.
They're the only thing standing between us and George Soros.
That's it. And let me tell you something.
When George Soros attacks us,
the
5-headed devil monster that he is,
Yeah.
who's going to defend us against George Soros?
Yeah. Make no mistake.
The kids from those boroughs.
Make no mistake, those guys are hilarious. A few of them were at our shows in Vegas, just city worker guys. And when they come out to Vegas or Atlantic City, they fucking go hard.
Yeah.
Because they only get 2 weeks vacation a year.
Yeah.
And they got to deal with their wives and their kids and all that. And when they come out with just the boys, they're funny fucking guys. This group of guys, they were carpenters from Philly. Yeah. And they were told their wives that they were going to a carpenters convention in North New Jersey, but they really went to Vegas.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and they were dying laughing. They had a good time at the show.
Every city has those guys.
Yeah,
and
they were funny, those guys.
Your blue-collar guys. Pittsburgh still has those guys, although when Pittsburgh fell into disrepair after all their jobs were outsourced to Wei Xiongxing.
Yeah. When the Chinese
Wei Xiongxing.
Thank God our Lord and Savior Donald Trump changing that.
Wei Xiongxing.
Yes, thank you. You have to hit a Wang Xiongxian after that. And by the way, just if we have any new listeners, Wang Xiongxian is just basically us saying that what we just said is facetious and we're joking and it's kind of the signal of like, it's just a joke.
Or it could mean anything else we don't know. It's really at the discretion of Zach Isis to just press a button. And
could just mean Wei Zongxing.
Yeah, it could just mean his name. Could mean anything. If you don't know we're joking, then you got the problem, not us. We're a comedy podcast. Sometimes we say things we mean. Sometimes we don't. It is what it is.
Yes, Zach just sent me. I'm moving my feet too much and I'm knocking out the camera wires. I apologize.
So you knocked him out a little bit.
No, last week you did. So I just messaged you.
He's got big, deformed feet.
Yeah, I got disgusting anti-lean feet.
Yeah. Your feet look kind of like the Toxic Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're a guy who's been known to jerk off to a foot or two. I'm attracted to feet, right?
I'm attracted to female feet.
In Pittsburgh, let me just be honest. You're on the road. It's okay. I know your fiance's listening, but when you go to a hotel on the road, there's just something about being in a hotel on the road. You just want to beat your meat, right? You beat your meat a few times this weekend.
It's almost like a hotel room is where a detective takes a suspect.
Yeah.
And you just sit down with the suspect and you say, all right, so you want a cigarette?
Yeah.
Can I get you something to drink?
Yeah.
And then you start asking the question slowly. Look, we got Timmy in the other room. Timmy said that you did this. Now, are we going to go the easy way or the hard way? And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. And then you pull your pants down and beat the shit out of the suspect because you're a bad cop and you're in a confession room.
Yeah, but the suspect is your dick.
Exactly.
Yeah, I caught on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what happens. Just know if the Bay Ridge Boys, if Chrissy D or Yanni P are in that hotel and you come in the next day or the next weekend, just make sure you weren't in our room because make no mistake, there will be cum all over the room. Because I was in Vegas for 5 days. I'm not lying to you. I jerked off 15 times.
Yeah.
My balls, I don't have sex or do anything.
Yeah.
My balls hurt this morning, like legit hurt. Where I was like, fuck, like what's going on?
Yeah.
But then I thought back, I cranked my fucking monkey every day, 3 times a day.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you have a problem.
You don't jerk off that well.
I don't do 3 times a day.
But only on the road.
There are occasions where I have done 3 times in a day where it starts to hurt, where you're coughing up, your dick's almost going like, come on, man. You can almost hear your dick go like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Go do something.
Right.
If your dick could talk, it would say, go get a life. You're underachieving. What are you doing? And you're like, no, dick, things are going good. And your dick's going, no, it's not going good. You want to know why I know it's not going good? Because you're about to beat me for the 4th time, officer.
Yeah.
Fucking penis lives matter. Yeah.
Yes.
Wei Xiongxing.
Wei Xiongxing.
Because make no mistake, I have to move tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it really sucks.
Yeah, but you know what? You've gotten good at it, at least.
Yeah, that's true.
At least you're doing something that you've had a lot of practice at.
That's true. That's a good point.
It's not like this is going to be your first set, you know?
Yeah. And it's really not that many things. It's a couch, it's a bed, it's a couple of TVs.
You know what to expect. Wake up, general anxiety, depression, that a whole day's going to be lost on just lugging shit around.
Yeah.
You're going to reflect on bad decisions a little bit.
But it's good. I'm closing on my place finally.
You're finally closing on a place.
And cuz
make no mistake, right now, you're a squatter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm living there for free.
You're living in a place you do not own.
I got my West
You're a dirty squatter.
My West Elm nightstand came. And you know what else came? My West Elm reading lamp. Yeah. Now we can be fucking couple of cuties that read with the lights off.
Now, did the interior designer send the stuff over yet?
They send the stuff, but the big packages are coming Thursday, November 1st. My velvet bench.
Yeah.
And I got to get a mirror. And cuz I got an original piece of artwork, and I need you to help me place it.
Who's the fan base for us? Nowadays, you have to have a specific fan base. Because I was just thinking about me and you in West Elm when we were talking to those girls.
Right.
Where you were talking to the girl who is the interior designer, and she had on like the Winona Ryder 1980s Reality Bites jeans that are in style now, and the black lipstick, and you know she looks like she jerks off to the problem with a poo.
Yeah.
By the way, Pooh's been successfully removed from The Simpsons.
Great.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And they're going after Sleeping Beauty now.
I know, I saw that. But what I will say, though, what I am happy to see is, first of all, the kid Hari Kondabalu sent me a nice message saying that he thinks I'm funny on Stupid Questions, so I can't really hate him too much. Thanks for the support. Stupid Questions on Comedy Central, yeah. But also a lot of Indian comedians, Desis, whatever, Desi comedians, like Akash Singh, our boy from Flagrant 2, Andrew Schultz and Akash Singh's podcast, Flagrant 2. Akash Singh, he said, and I really respect it, he tweeted, I was like, listen, this did nothing for us as Indian people. This makes us look worse. He's like, we came from a third world country and have like implanted ourselves in the society of America and have done well. And now you're thinking that we can't take an Indian accent character on one of the best American shows of all time. You're making us look horrible. He's like, the worst thing they could ever do is take out Apu. He's like, I've never agreed with it and I never will agree with it. He said he compared it to like, you know, when we say like, oh, you know, hey, just so you know, we're interviewing black coaches. It's like, don't marginalize us like that. We're all, you know, we can take this shit. It's like so I respect it. And his tweet got a bunch of hits. Got like thousands and thousands of retweets.
I side with Hari.
Yeah, well, you would.
Yeah, we started with Apu. Now let's get rid of the rest of them.
Yeah,
that was a good joke. Wasn't
we need a Wei Xiongxing immediately.
Wei Xiongxing.
Yeah, because the way he said it with his soft, depressed voice and how he looks like he's about to go on a fucking jihad and shoot up a place of worship, you need a few in a row. Yeah.
Should I tweet that? Be like, look, I support that we've got rid of Apu. Now we got another 1 million South Asians to get rid of.
Yeah. Yeah, now's the time for the Jews who control the weather to throw a tsunami that way.
Yeah, that's
Wei Xiongxing.
Thank you, Zach. That one. Yeah, can we get 10 just for
Wei Xiongxing. 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 Wei Song Xian.
It's like a delete button.
Yeah,
it's like he deleted every letter of what you just said.
because it was
It's like the neuralizer from Men in Black.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's like when Catholics when I have to do my penance and say 50 Hail Marys, 50 Our Fathers. That's what Wing Chun Chians are in this podcast.
That's what it is.
When you say something fucking wild, Zach decides our penance.
He does. Those are the Hail Marys.
Those are the Hail Marys. I had to do 10 for that joke.
Yeah.
Yes. Cuz can we do it? Can we get into right now? Can we just debut Rafael DeLuca's new song?
Let's do
Steel
it.
Pipe Chrissy. We have to post this video on the Patreon though.
We will.
Because the video is the best part, but the song is good.
I'm also gonna add it to the episode, so whoever's watching will be able to see it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
now,
great.
Rafael DeLuca.
Shout out Rafael DeLuca.
He is a hardcore fan of
Yeah.
the Bay Ridge Boys History Hyenas podcast.
Yeah.
He's made us about 316 songs at this point.
Yeah, it's the best.
Every week we got a new song.
Yeah.
Now, he's a good kid,
Right.
but he might be a little loose.
He's a loose cat.
I want to see his Harvard diploma, to be
Well,
honest with
the
you.
thing
Do you
is,
believe he went to Harvard?
Rafael DeLuca.
Yeah. ISIS is agreeing with me.
Rafael DeLuca, the next episode we're going to get in touch with. We're going to Skype you live on the air. You have to have I want you to be sitting down next to your mother with the Harvard diploma.
Yeah, I want to hear from your mother that you went to Harvard, because at this point, I'm thinking you went to Pace.
Yeah.
And I want to know how he found me on Facebook. I have no idea.
He's a fucking...
Fuck it. Well, because he went to Harvard, so he figures it out.
I'll just say this. I'm just glad that Rafael DeLuca is on our side.
Absolutely, because unfortunately what will happen is here's how our lives are going to go.
He's like having a Meta World Peace,
Right.
As a fan, you want Meta World Peace to be a fan of your podcast.
Yeah, he's on our
not
team.
the one that you're fighting with.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
what will happen, unfortunately, is we're going to do a live show one day. It's going to be great. It's going to be sold out. Chris the teacher's going to accidentally kill us both. He's going to, think that it was like a goof or something like that to like, some chemical lab thing that he worked with. He's going to accidentally kill us, and he's going to ask Rafael DeLuca to help hide the body. And Rafael DeLuca's going to be reluctant, but he's going to do it anyway because he knows if he can get some good footage of our face, he can make a nice fucking song. So if he can make a nice video and he can make a nice little beat. So, but that's what's going to happen.
Make
I
no
know
mistake,
that
that's wrong.
I just feel like DeLuca is going to be in on our murder, but it will be Chris the teacher who's actually the murderer.
Yeah, no, you're half right. I'll tell you. I'll amend that to make it correct.
Okay.
Chris the teacher is going to kill us,
Right.
Because because of us not responding to his tweets.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or
So-
emails. Well,
yeah.
I respond to his emails.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you do.
Yeah.
Great.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm trying to keep us alive here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's good. I agree with it
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
So you're gonna stop. You're
Yeah.
gonna stop at some point.
The only thing that can keep us alive.
Yeah.
Is if Chris the teacher bangs out one of his students and gets caught and goes to jail, and then he's in jail, and then we are safe because he's in prison.
Yeah.
But if that doesn't happen,
Wei Song
then
Xian.
we're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chris the teacher is gonna try to kill us because we didn't respond, and DeLuca
Right.
is going to be watching Chris the teacher all the time.
Yep.
Because of this episode.
That's a good point.
So from this moment on, this is going to happen in 10 years in the future.
Yeah.
This happens 10 years from now.
Right.
Chris the teacher is going to be stalking us, but guess who's stalking Chris the teacher?
Rafael DeLuca. It's like that.
We pit two energies against each other.
It's like that's a great fucking point. It's like that scene in Braveheart.
Yeah.
When Mel Gibson's going to kill the deer.
Yeah.
And the crazy Irish guy is running at him with an axe.
Yeah.
And he thinks that he's about to kill him.
Yeah.
But the guy throws the axe over Mel Gibson's shoulder because it was really another Irish guy that was going to kill Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
And that's. The crazy Irish guy is Rafael DeLuca, and I fucking know, I just know that Rafael DeLuca is going to put it, he knows what scene I'm talking about. He's going to put mine and Yannis' face on Mel Gibson's body, Chris the teacher on the other guy's body, and his own face on the Irishman that saves the day, and it's going to be the next song, and it's going to be called Brutes Magoots Braveheart.
And he's going to put Zach Isis' face on the horse.
Yeah.
This
All
is
right, let's
Steel
play.
Pipe Chrissy by Rafael DeLuca. The new Steel Pipe Chrissy theme song.
Guess what? Maybe I'm going to start riding my bicycle again. When you think I'm just riding a bicycle, but really the handlebar of the bicycle is a metal pipe. When I see your fucking I'm with her stickers come out and your fucking protest signs, insecure, weak little bitch of a fucking person.
It's on a fucking city
Yeah?
bike. Guess what he has in his right hand? Steel fucking pipe.
That's what it is.
We need a fucking Steel Pipe Chrissy D song. Raphael, go make a Steel Pipe Chrissy D theme song. Steel Pipe fucking Chrissy.
Yeah. Just fucking listen.
Put the pipe down.
down, Chrissy. Pipe down, Chrissy.
If I haven't had a coffee and it's above 85 and you are from Asia, walk away, fucking asshole. And 4% Albanian. Go, you fucking blog from your mother's basement, you piece of shit. Yeah, you want to go get some Jew coffee. Yeah! Oh my God. It's not my fault I was born white. I feel like I'm going to come back with some different opinion.
Steel pipe, Chrissy, coming at you.
You want to be a cuck? It is a profession to be outraged now. Welcome to 2018 America. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. C-U-C-K. You live your life like a fucking explosion.
And just fucking lie.
Just like Dr. Christine Ford.
Self-interested, fat, fucking selfish fucks there are in this fucking world. I'm from the blue-collar, working-class part of Brooklyn. Fucking liberal cuck you, and you're protesting inside transgender bathrooms right now. Shut your mouth, you little bitch.
Because you live in contradiction. You just live. Reality is a suggestion for you.
I'm going to tell you honestly how I feel and what I'm willing to do and not do, and you're going to fucking deal with it. There's no consequences, but we need to start bringing back the consequences.
And that was Steel Pipe fucking Chrissy. Yeah!
So there you have it. Steel Pipe Chrissy. That's the theme music for when Chrissy goes off the rails and he's got to let people know that they're not safe. Yeah. So DeLuca's that's his 150th song.
Yeah.
And we appreciate. Thank you, Rafael DeLuca. Have you ever gone to a party he DJs?
I have not.
Yeah.
And I probably won't ever.
You sure?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Are we going to have Rafael DeLuca DJ our first live performance, which is going to be our 50th episode in New York City?
Yes.
Maybe we will. And we'll have Chris the teacher do security.
Yes.
And we'll have Jen Bakakis do the door.
Yes.
She's gonna check the ages.
Yeah. She's going to check IDs. Yes. Yes.
So thank you so much, Rafael DeLuca. Totes appreciate it. Thank you guys. By the way, everybody who keeps joining the Patreon, we will read those names at the end of this episode. Patreon.com/Bay Ridge Boys. The numbers are just going up and up and up, and the family's growing bigger, and it doesn't matter. Everyone's invited to me and my mom's house for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Every member of the Patreon of the Matriarchy comes to Chrissy D's house. I'm going to give it the address live on air.
Yeah. If you're enjoying being a member of the Patreon, write a little review on the Patreon. Write a little review on our Facebook page. Write a little review on Twitter. Write a little review on Instagram. Let people know.
Do you want to do any history today?
Because where are we?
Pittsburgh, maybe?
No, but I mean, yeah, I know, but where are we time-wise?
We are 38 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
We're definitely going to do some history. I mean, it's just hard. We had a lot on our plate today. We had to debut Rafael DeLuca's Steel Pipe Chrissy.
Right.
We had to talk about the horrible tragedy that happened in Squirrel Hill, which I checked out. Squirrel Hill,
which it's
Pittsburgh.
a nice neighborhood, right?
It's a beautiful neighborhood. Houses are gorgeous. I mean, cute.
Right.
I mean, pits, yinzers. Do you know what yinzers are?
What's a yinzer?
Yinzer's like a. It's like a It's like the way Pittsburgh people refer to guys. Like yinzers going down there.
Okay.
Right.
I didn't know anything
Pittsburgh's
about it.
got a weird accent. It's kind of like that mid-Atlantic. It's an accent I just can't do.
Right.
Yeah. It's like later.
Yinzer is like how people from Pittsburgh, it's kind of slang on how they identify themselves. It's kind of like...
I'm a Yinzer.
I'm a Yinzer.
Yeah, so if you're from Pittsburgh, you're a Yinzer.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller as well.
Yes, R.I.P. Mac Miller.
He's from Pittsburgh as well.
Yeah, so is Christina Aguilera, who's got a fat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was performing in Vegas.
But she's outside of Pittsburgh, not from actual city of Pittsburgh, right?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, R.I.P. Mac Miller as well. R.I.P. Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson as well.
Yeah.
You have to R.I.P. that. I mean, if they can't make it,
yeah.
Is there any hope for anyone else?
I thought...
Should I even bother getting married?
You shouldn't. If they can't make it, nobody can. Yeah. But I saw, and I fucking wish he would have done this, but I get it. I totally understand. I thought it would turn out to be Photoshop, but I was like, the country's going to fall in love with Pete Davidson because I fucking fell in love with Pete Davidson after I thought he wore a hat on Weekend Update last week that said "Make Ariana Grande love me again."
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, that's fucking hilarious, but it turned out to be photoshopped. I was like, fuck. Damn it, you should have wore that hat.
Yeah.
So, but the internet always wins.
Yeah, whoever the internet is, he should be writing for the Harvard Lampoon.
Yeah, George Soros.
Yeah, George Soros is behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because it was so fucking funny, but yeah.
Yeah, that was a snapper.
Yeah. We should do guess who's asshole.
Yeah, we have to play that game.
Yeah.
We'll play that game, yeah. When one of us has one, let's pause.
Yeah.
But we got to make it, don't stop like that, because then the people will be able to guess.
Right.
So don't stop talking immediately. We just I'll motion or you'll motion me.
Right.
We'll keep going as nothing happens. We'll see each other frame up, and we'll stop talking for 2 seconds, so there's a pause, and then bang, and then you got to guess.
Guess it
That's
out.
the game, yeah.
Yeah. Now, you were talking about Squirrel Hill, which, by the way, if there was a town, I feel like you would be from a town called Squirrel Hill because you have a baby squirrel head.
I do have a tiny little peanut head.
Yeah, so Squirrel Hill's an appropriate name for a town with guys who have heads like you.
Because between the two of us, we have a normal size head.
That's what it is. We balance out to have a normal size head.
Yeah, just between the two of us, also, we make one straight guy. But when you break us into two pieces, like me and you, we're two gay kids.
We're two gay kids. I mean, because I'm going to be 100% honest with you, and I'm not even trying to be funny.
Yeah.
At the Comedy Cellar in the Rio, Las Vegas, they also have a connection with Chipndales, the all-male dance place. And Tyson Beckford was the guest host Thursday night.
Wow, that's sad. I'm sorry. That's
pretty,
where his career's gone?
It was a little brutal.
Oh, my God.
And it was a little brutal.
Wait a second. Can we just take a second? Are you Tyson Beckford?
He's doing Thursday to Saturdays from September till next week.
At Chipndales?
Yeah, in the Rio.
Like that's women going there, right?
Women, all women.
So, hold on. I felt that one in my ball. I felt that one deep.
And he's not even that ripped. I mean, he's ripped, but.
Now, you're a little bit of a younger kid than me.
Yeah.
Lot gayer, little younger.
Right.
Tyson Beckford was.
Who was he? Compare someone to me.
Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford.
Like the model, the male model.
The male model for about not a little time. I'm talking about a decade, maybe.
Right.
Tyson Beckford is like, he was the name of a model that people knew. Like a male model. Like if someone said, like, who's a male model? People would say Tyson Beckford. He's the only male model I think anyone knows.
Who's a basketball player?
Huh?
Fabio.
He's like Fabio.
Fabio Tyson Beckford's like, who's a basketball player? Michael Jordan.
Even worse, I don't think anyone could name another male model. That's
Besides
how
Tyson Beckford.
famous Tyson Beckford was.
Right,
and
that's a good point.
You're telling me he was doing Thursdays through Sundays at Chipndales?
Thursdays through Sundays at Chipndales, half-empty room.
Can we have a moment of silence for his career?
Yeah.
Way Song Xian.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. So,
wow.
So I have a picture. I posted on my Instagram a picture of me sitting. I'm sitting on a stripper's lap. Mike Henn sitting on another stripper's lap, and then Pat Finnegan and James Debo are sitting on Tyson Beckford's lap. So, I knocked out the camera again. I'm a fucking idiot, and I apologize.
If Marks and Stibbins was there, they definitely would have been sitting on Tyson Beckford's lap.
Oh, yes. If you want to talk about a hot black guy, look no further than Tyson Beckford. But I'm telling you, because I just was able to let go and just accept that I am a gay man, I had by far the most fun I had that whole weekend at Chipndales. I went to the show with Debo, Patty Fly Balls, Danny the Sergeant, Mike Cannon, and Mike Vecchione, and we had a fucking 10 out of 10 great fucking time. Liz from the Comedy Cellar got us in. Liz Fiorardi, thank you for the tickets. You fucking made my week going to Chipndales. And then Debo got called on stage and they wrapped a rope around him and they spun him off the guy's cocks. And it was fucking, I have the video of that too. I sent you that video, right?
No, yeah, but you only showed me the part where they pulled him back. They told he was trying to dance with them and they pulled him back.
No, I have he's getting roped around. They throw him off their chests and dicks, and he had a fucking fantastic time.
Yeah.
As did I. I really had a great time doing it.
Some of their dicks might have been as big as him, no?
Oh, yeah.
Was this pre or post FDNY NYPD war that the sneakers got
pre.
Yeah.
They told Debo.
So Danny just left early.
He just left. He was like, I'm out of here.
Should we not be using real names? I'm following your lead here.
Well, I mean, I just said Danny.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't,
Because we've been saying all the names, right?
Yeah, but it's not. I'm not saying the
I
last
can
name.
get him out if anything.
I don't say the last names of any of my friends.
Yeah, okay.
Like Debo's not my friend's real name.
That's
it's just
right.
what we call him.
That's right.
And Patty Fly Balls, I've never said his last name.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
well, I mean, yeah, but
there's a
yeah,
million
but
of them.
it's like saying my friend John Smith.
Yeah, exactly,
So
exactly.
it's like you don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
Plus, they don't care, right? Do they care?
no, I don't think they care.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
But they told Debo in the beginning. The guy said when they brought him on stage, they were like, "Look, we know it's fun. You have a lot of fun." They said, "Do not grab the guy's dicks."
And Debo,
That's the only rule.
But
And then
was
he
Debo-
fucking went to go grab, and the guy turned around. Yeah, because I think Debo just was like, you know what? He was a little boozed up, having a good time. The Vegas air was a little lighter, a little thinner out there. I think he was like, fuck, I'm just going to go for a cock right now. Why not?
all your friends are good kids.
They're good kids.
I love your friends. Good kids.
They're great kids.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
if you
Debo woke, we landed today, the flight, we took the red-eye flight, we landed, Debo had no shirt on. So it's just
It's what it is.
Took his shirt off in the middle of the flight and just put his seatbelt back on.
It's what it is.
Because he's drunk and stupid. And then Patty Fly Balls didn't wake up even through the landing. So the plane landed, and he was strapped in the middle seat. The flight just had to wake him up because he was knocked out.
Yeah, well, I mean, Big Ches Eddie took his shirt off at when we filmed our half-hour Comedy
BCE
Centrals.
took his shirt off when we did the half hours, and he just had his tits out. Yeah.
So that's right. We were just in a bar with adults, and there was one person in the bar who didn't have a shirt on.
Yeah.
And that was Big Tits Eddie, right?
That was Big Tits Eddie, Big Chest Eddie, BCE, and that's just my friend for a long time.
It's what it is.
It's just what it is.
I mean,
the guys get hammered.
Yeah, you travel with the neighborhood. You just bring them with you.
I bring the neighbor with me, and I regret it all the time. But I constantly invite them to everything and anything.
Yeah.
And it's just what it is.
It's just what's going down. Now, how many are you bringing? 10, 15 of your posse with you to the Joker's cruise?
Just Patty Fly Balls. We could only get one ticket. But make no mistake, if I could have gotten more, I would have got a Ridgewood suite.
You know what that means, though, if it's just you and Fly Balls?
What does it mean?
That means that when he gets hammered, there's only one guy he can take it out on.
And that's me.
It's going to be you.
So I may go overboard, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he might throw you overboard, or at least your shoes.
Yeah. Make no mistake. This
Does
is
he
the
just get
second or
hammered
third
and
time
throw shoes out?
He's thrown people's shoes. He does it a lot. He just picks up shoes and throws them.
So what? Did he throw them out the window?
He threw
Onto
them
the
out in the
roof?
hallway. In the hallway.
Oh, just in the hallway. So they weren't lost.
They weren't lost, no.
No. What was the fight over?
I don't know. But the kid Danny just left. He left his luggage there. He just got a ticket and left.
So who brought the luggage back?
Debo.
Debo.
Yeah, because
Debo's good with bags.
Yeah, he's a baggage handler.
Yeah. He said, I got this. This is a challenge I can handle.
Yeah.
We got extra bags? No problem.
Yeah.
He just carried them like a Ninja Turtle?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he just left his bags.
That's it. Well, Debo, when we get off planes,
Yeah.
he goes down with the baggage handlers and just gets his own bag.
He just crawls
So
in there
he
and gets
never
it.
needs.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He just checks it and he just goes and gets it on
Now-
the tarmac.
So Danny just left.
Kid just left.
He just left.
Yeah,
You
nobody.
know what happens is you guys need some girls around. This is what happens when you have guys and just booze.
Yeah, well,
things get weird.
Well, we had one girl.
Yeah.
We were talking to a few girls, and then Pat was hovering over them, sweating, and they left. And then we had the only girls that we were really able to be around was the last night, and we had to leave. So
Yeah. Yeah, well, you had a good time in Vegas.
We had a good time, but it's
What,
good. It's good.
What
to know
happens in Vegas leaves early without its luggage.
That's what it is. That's the new saying. It's good though. It's good though to just go to Vegas. I mean, I had fun. I drank stuff, but no chasing chicks. No waking up. It was like actually a good trip, but I don't want to go back to that city. I like that city. I'm proud that it's an American city, but I realized very quickly when I got there, it's not my scene anymore. I don't like what it has to offer. I just don't want to be there.
When was it you seen Vegas?
When I was younger, when I was in my early 20s.
You used to go to Vegas?
Yeah, you go out, have fun.
Did you go see DJ Pauly D a few times?
I want to go see DJ Pauly D, but he was sold out.
He was sold out, right?
Yeah, I saw Cascade.
Because you look like a fucking Guido.
Yeah, because is this jean jacket stupid?
Is it a combination sweatshirt jean jacket?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's so damn.
Yeah, cuz I'll tell you 100% unequivocally, that is a fucking stupid jacket.
Yeah.
Cuz you got an attached sweatshirt, you got one of those, $12.99 off the rack at Modell's. It's fucking stupid.
It's a free. Everything. The good thing about about it. I haven't bought clothes in a long time. I just get, clothes from That Stupid Question show, the wardrobe people. So it's really no harm, no foul. But I have to admit, some of the clothes I get are pretty stupid.
They're fucking stupid.
But because I don't have a spine when it comes to that stuff and I just don't care, I just wear it on TV.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
Because going to Vegas is stupid.
I don't want to go. The club is great. If you guys are in Vegas, go check out the Comedy Cellar at the Rio. It's fantastic. But I just am not built for it. Yeah. And I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, well, it's because you're a little bit of a cupcake guy.
Yeah.
You would rather have been in Harper's Ferry.
Yeah.
Just walking down that cute little mountain.
Yeah.
Going to that history of candy shop.
Yeah.
You remember how happy you were?
Yeah.
You were like a little schoolgirl.
Yeah, I was like, oh, how do they make cupcakes in 1750?
You were so intrigued to talk to the lady. You were like, walk me down this whole aisle. I want to know everything from 1791 to 1984. Because make no mistake, they had a display of all examples of candy from those time periods, and I've never seen someone locked in like you, because you're a little fucking cupcake of a kid.
Yeah, I fucking love cuppies.
Yeah, inside, while those guys are going like, fucking do my sneakers, I want fucking on the middle light, what's happening with the Jets tomorrow? Yeah. You're going, where can I get a fucking cupcake?
Yeah, well,
this place isn't cute.
Yeah, well, here's
it has no old world charm.
Here's my friends. Yesterday we went out to eat. I haven't been eating meat because it hurts my stomach, but I don't have the kind of friends where you can just talk about you don't eat meat. So I said to the waitress, I said, can I have a quesadilla? Is there a way you can make that with no meat? And she just looked at me, and then Patty Flyball said, yeah, what do you want it replaced with cock? So it's just what it is. And he said that in front of the waitress, and she laughed at me.
She did, yeah.
She just laughed because they were like, and then the lady said, nah.
Yeah, because what are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you doing for protein?
Fish.
You're doing fish.
Fish, because chicken...
So you're on the Greek diet.
It's really red meat hurts my stomach. Yeah. It's just red meat. Chicken I can eat, but I've eaten chicken. But red meat just hurts my tum-tum.
But when it comes to a mozzarella stick, you will get them in your body however possible.
Whatever hole necessary. Whatever means necessary, I will consume. I'm not doing it for health reasons. I'm not losing any weight. But I'm gaining weight. It's just because it makes my stomach hurt.
You will the mozzarella sticks will get in. If they sew your mouth closed, you will find a way to get it inside you.
100%. There's no way you can prevent the mozzarella stick from getting into my body,
because you got other holes, and you will the mozzarella stick will find a way in.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, cuz it's come time to the podcast. We're reached the end where we're gonna read out the newest members of the Patreon of the matriarchy. The fucking
And let me just say, this is another episode where we place a great challenge on Zach Isis to come up with a name for the episode, because it's not obvious. It's gonna be something like The Boys Go Wild, Part 7.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking for the Patreon fucking thing that
was just sent to us.
Where did she send it? Oh, Patreon shoutouts this week. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the newest members of the matriarchy are as follows: Hannah Marie Stevenson, who looks like she's white.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you for all the people who send us messages telling us what race you actually are.
We got to tell that. We got to do that one kid, because there's no way he can blame us for thinking that he was an Irish kid.
Let me tell him. Hold on. I'll find his name right now. Hold on.
I'll find it right here.
Yeah. It was. I got it right here. Riley McGill.
Riley McGill is a black kid.
He said, I got shouted out as a new Patreon member, and y'all said I was Irish, but make no mistake, I'm a black fucking kid. That's what he wrote. Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
Riley, make no mistake, Riley is either an Irish name or Steph Curry's daughter's name.
Yeah, Riley McGill, you fucking fooled us. Welcome to the matriarchy. Thank you so much for your service. Then we got the next guy. We got TBD Drew. Then we got.
Let's guess. They like it when we guess. I'm saying black kid.
Black kid, TBD Drew. And by the way, thank you guys. When you guys make your Patreon names funny, we love it.
Love it.
Do whatever you want, but we love it. TJ Wood, black.
Black. We're rolling deep.
Justin Arnold, black.
Black. We got 3 black kids.
Yeah. Blair Burke, white.
White. Oh wait, Blair Burke. Wow.
White.
He calls his dad father.
Yeah, father.
For sure.
And he doesn't have dinner, he has supper.
No, and he's had 2 ponies in his life. One that died when he was 7, and a new one now that he doesn't have time to care for. So the Mexican help cares for the pony.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Then we have Jay cute.
Jay cute. Okay, he's a cute kid.
He's a white kid.
Yeah, white kid. Yeah.
Jay Hathaway, black.
Jay Hathaway. What do you think, Isis?
That could go either way.
That could go either way. Let's go black since we're on a black streak.
Yeah. Next person, I love bum fun.
That's a gay kid.
That's a white gay. That's a gay white male.
Yeah, that's a white kid.
Heather Lawler, white.
Oh my God, Heather!
Hi,
Heather. Oh my God, let me see those boots.
Next person, Tex-Mexy with the sexy.
Wow, yeah, he's an alt-right kid. It's what it is.
What it is, Tex-Mex. Yeah.
It's what it is. He has a profile on Gap.
Oh, here, this one's an easy one. This one's a Shalom. Eric Bernal.
Shalom.
You have to be Jewish.
Yeah, can you tell me the name again?
Eric Bernal.
Bernal, how are you? We appreciate it. Thank you very much for being a fan here. We really appreciate it.
Then we got John Saidito.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Got it.
John Saidito Plumbing. He has a fucking van, and make no mistake, there's a phone number on that van.
John Saidito's ass crack is hanging out of his pants right now.
Right now. John Saidito, INC, with a phone number.
Well, and this girl has a picture, and she must have just upgraded her, because we read her last week or 2 weeks ago. It's Jessica Thadical, who looks Indian. I believe she's Indian.
She's a piece.
She's a fucking piece, Jessica Thadical.
And that doesn't mean that the rest of you guys aren't pieces, too. You're pieces.
Yeah, so when you upgrade from like $5 to 10 or 10, we'll read your name out again.
Yeah. Like, can I just say, ISIS is not jacked anymore.
Yeah, he's not jacked.
He's jacked week by week.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Josh Pelagio.
Josh Pelagio. That's an Italian kid who can definitely sell you some stock.
Here we got David Gonzalez. We know who you are.
Yeah,
David.
we know David Gonzalez.
Yeah, we know who you are, and we want to see papers.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Carlos Banillas, we need to see papers.
Yeah,
Carlos Banillas.
Or depending on how fast you can pitch.
Yeah.
Do we want? That's the speed at which we want to see your papers.
Yeah, if you could throw 95, Gonzalez and Banillas, you're sad. But if not, you need to email us your papers to the Patreon.
Yeah.
Evan Scott. Oh, my God. Evan Scott. He's got a picture of himself. He looks like King Cuck.
Let me see.
Holy shit, Evan Scott. Look at that face.
He is. He's got barista face.
Wow. Evan Scott looks like he's the leader of Antifa.
Holy shit. Cuz he looks like somebody drew that. He looks like that. Look at that. That mustache.
That's a fucking nice
The mustache looks like it's made out of dog shit. Look at it.
Fucking Evan Scott, you're the man. You're definitely the kid who ties his bicycle to the lamppost and then takes the wheel with him.
Make no mistake, you've never bought a pair of clothing that wasn't pre-owned.
Yeah, all you do is shop at thrift stores.
Yeah.
Then we got Paul Sosanowski, Polish kid.
That's a good Polish kid from fucking Ridgewood, and you know it.
Paul Sosanowski, yeah.
That kid, he's got his mother's recipes for fucking, what do they call them?
Pierogies.
Pierogies.
Then we have Alessandra Moton, who sounds like a piece. Alessandra Moton?
Yeah, but you'll get killed by her father if you don't marry her.
Yeah, or her husband.
Correct.
Then we got Ra Yoon, who's a white kid, but's got an Asian name, so that can mean only one thing. He's a cuck.
You have a picture of him?
Ra Yoon, no. Yeah, no, it's Ryan, but he says RYE space YUN.
He's a white kid.
He sent me a message, Ryan. He's a good kid, Ryan.
Yeah. Okay.
Megan Welsh.
That's white. She's the hunk of donk.
Yeah, and then we're gonna end on, somebody from your swarthy ethnic community, Lazaros Siskopoulos.
Yeah. Greek names just sound like you're in a situation.
It's what it is.
Yeah, it sounds less like you're just in an entanglement.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much. That was the newest members of our Patreon. Go tell your friends, patreon.com/BayRidgeBoys. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. All my shows and everything I do is at ChristyComedy.com.
And check this out. The Patreon episode, we want you to head over, join our matriarchy. We're going to talk about Pittsburgh and my weekend being there during the shooting, which was a horrible event this weekend. So join our Patreon. Tell your friends. Thank you to those who have joined. And keep spreading the word about the History Hyenas. That's what it's about. Seriously, it really comes down to you guys being proactive and just telling your friends. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the important thing. This is word of mouth. So please tell 1, 2, 3, 4 friends.
Totes Preach.
Ha 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 ha!